Hello, folks, and welcome to the 6th episode of I almost said Goomba podcast, the BroadStrokes podcast, where we are joyous and we bring great news.
I'm no longer depressed.
Good. I'm happy for you, buddy.
I got over it.
That's all you really have to do to get out of depression, I think. Just get over it.
Yeah, like the video game. Okay.
Yes. But our great news and what makes us so joyous and has gotten Landon out of his immense depression is we had our first actual commenter that isn't someone we have forced to watch this. Their name being, how do you say that? We're not making fun of you, I just can't pronounce your name.
Afia.
Afia?
I'm assuming.
Yes. He said, "Remember me when you guys get famous," and that's very sweet. And then I responded, that right there, which I'm not going to read out because it's kind of gay.
We'll remember you, dude.
Yes, especially if you reply, which... Turn your freaking notifications on.
Okay, yeah. Just comment under the next video.
Yes.
That's coming out.
Which will be this one.
Yeah.
And we can go to let's go to his YouTube account and just look at his stuff. He joined July 29th, 2020.
I'm certain. I found out where you live.
I have not found out where he lived. We can report him. What can I report you for?
All the basic stuff. Yeah, we're gonna report his profile picture.
Terrorism. You're a terrorist. Actually, I can't say that word, can I?
No, that's fine.
You
can say terrorism.
Okay. I just can't say that I'm going to do a terrorism.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't obviously state something harmful.
I can't threaten anyone.
No.
Well, actually...
No, unless it's just a joke.
Well, actually, speaking of threatening people, have you seen that the two YouTuber drama thing with... What's his stupid face?
Nico?
Yeah, that dude. That guy, which Meat Canyon has made a wonderful video about.
Yes, Nico and Moist Critical.
Moist Critical, yes, Penguin Zero.
Yeah, because he's such a sad individual. He's like an Andrew Tate supporter, and he is like, God, he is so sad.
And I like the part where have you seen? Well, you've seen his reaction, or not reaction, but you've seen his response, Penguin Zero's response.
Yeah.
Where he just pulls
This is not a clip.
This is a magazine.
Yeah, because he kept threatening him, like, look at these clips I have.
Well, what I'm bringing up is that even, that's not legal. Is it? You can't threaten someone's life.
On the internet, clearly, yeah, but...
I mean, of course, you have PlayStation party chats and whatnot where you've threatened many people's lives. But this is different. This is a big YouTuber threatening another big YouTuber's life.
Yeah, but I'll just say this, mostly about this drama, is Nico is such a sad person, bro, getting cucked by his own girlfriend. and he's like, oh, she enjoys it, though, and then tries to play off as... I
saw that. That's pretty funny. And
then he tries to play, like, as an alpha male type guy. It's so sad.
So he's just a sad person.
Yeah.
Who threatens to shoot Penguin Zero. Actually, let me turn off desktop audio real fast so it doesn't go over. I don't have to edit that out. And then we're
mean have a loud audio?
No, listen. I've become vested into actually. They still heard that through the microphone.
Yeah, they heard it through the microphone.
Sorry about that, folks.
Sorry, guys. You have to hear the Burger King rap.
Even just for a second. I just wanted to see the gun he was threatening him with.
Bro, Nick, it's funny.
What is it? Is it Glock? Give me un momento, por favor. I think it's a Glock. It's kind of hard to tell because the quality isn't great. Maybe it's well, whatever. We're gonna call it a Glock. I don't know if it is or not.
Oh my God.
Oh, we mentioned it. So is this his hit list? Is this all the people he doesn't like?
Yeah, I mean they all look like commentary type people.
I literally only know two of them.
I don't know. I think there's H3.
Is that Thomas Jefferson? Oh, that's H3.
Yeah.
That picture makes him look like a founding father, doesn't it? Benjamin?
Yeah, our podcast is better than yours, H3.
I mean...
How do you feel?
He said some pretty dumb things before.
You old fart. Get out of here.
You Benjamin Franklin looking... Yeah.
Make way for the new wave.
Make way.
God, this new wave is not looking good.
No, it's not.
If this is your competition.
But what I was kind of interested about is if someone threatened our podcast. For one of our 22 viewers on the newest episode, if one of them threatened us, what would we do?
We're not going to make a whole podcast to defend our honor.
After, like, revealing horrific things from our youth, like, to give them more flack to throw at us, right?
Yeah, we're actually going to give them more information
Yes, to make fun. That'd be the last thing.
We still have do we still have that super redacted episode?
We do, actually. Which you'll never see.
If we ever make a Patreon, that's the only place it will ever go.
Yes. And I'd still have to probably cut something out of that because
it's too revealing.
Yikes. But I don't think... I think even if he said, like, our home address or something like that, I don't think I would be worried if one of you threatened us.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
He's like, what are you going to do? Is it actionable? Are you going to come kill me?
Starts driving.
He's, like, sending pictures of, like, the mile markers getting to the house.
Hey, look, buddy. I'm at your door.
Okay.
And then there's some scrawny white kid.
Does he have a gun?
No,
like
he's just...
Cynthia?
No, he's just, like, with a little knife, like...
The little white kid. What do you think his name would be?
Sam.
I was thinking John.
Pick a basic name.
Just some white dude.
Smith.
John Smith. Hey, we're creative folks here. But as to get off this topic that I really could care less about.
For all Geo. Wait,
what
you are in the back?
Sorry. This is my school reminder list as well as our podcast reminder list. I have had some geography assignments here recently. Speaking of school, Len, the other day, actually it was a while back, you had mentioned to me. The other day, yes.
Last night.
Last year, Landon had mentioned to me that there's a small issue at school, and that's what it is. It is an issue.
It's a parasite.
A filthy degenerate. That being a
Dare I mention the word?
I don't actually. Have you? Sorry, I dropped my phone.
Have I what?
Have you seen like Russian Badger's video on the furries?
No.
Like he's not gonna talk bad about them because they're gonna like pipe on his mailbox.
Huh? That's probably a bit, but
that is a bit. Yeah, don't pipe on us, please.
Please.
Actually, do it. More content.
Kyle gets an injury.
Kyle gets pipe bombed.
Look what Kyle got in the mail.
And it's just like me with a surprised face, like holding the bomb.
You're just making a Mr. Beast video at that point.
I sent out 100 pipe bombs to random fans.
And then it's just a picture of a fan like pointing at it or something.
A fan? What? A fan pointing at a pipe bomb?
Yeah, with like a happy face. I don't know.
I thought you meant like a desk fan, a spinning desk
no,
fan pointing
at a
pipe
say
bomb.
That?
Now, and we've already said the topic because we mentioned the Russian Badger's fear, but yes, there's a furry at Landon School.
Oh god, no. It's some like dumb freshman. So unfortunately, or fortunately, probably fortunately, so I wasn't here this day, where it was really prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to the doctor's.
Yes.
So I came back the next day, and like it's like the talk of the town essentially. Whereas like this like furry, she like came in her whole fursuit stuff.
So it was the whole fursuit.
Yeah.
What animal was it? What was that? Like a clicker.
Doge. I don't know.
It was a dog.
I don't know. It's probably a
Do you
dog
think it's
or
on?
a cat or some.
Hmm.
Oh no, but essentially, yeah, some person got into a full fursuit and stuff, and it caused some outrage because people were like, "Wait a minute, you guys aren't going to enforce the rules on this person clearly violating the school rules, but you're going to get mad because the dude has a goatee."
So, what's your opinion on it? Is it a sexual thing? I mean, it is, right?
Oh, we're changing the facial hair rule. Did you even know that?
Oh, that's good. So you're allowed to have...
people like protested against it, and it was brought up to the administration. And they're like, oh yeah, we're reconsidering actually changing that rule. But that rule hasn't gone into effect, and this is really dumb. Our school, since the rule has not been like made yet, where they're going to allow it, they just start cracking down on it even more.
Our school, like your school now,
Yeah.
right, is fairly tyrannical.
Like,
some of its
no,
things.
I kid you not. There's some people where like they have like you can see facial hair kind of, but it's like obviously they shaved it, and it was like maybe a few days after they shaved it, right? where like you have a little bit of the facial hair start growing back. It's like a bit of a faded beard, right?
I shaved this morning.
Yeah, like that type of stuff, or like slightly more. I mean,
So
like
random freshman's got more testosterone than I do?
no,
Okay.
people my grade mostly, or seniors. They started saying like, "Hey, you better come back the next day shaved," stuff like that. Or, your favorite teacher, speech class, she's going ham on people.
Really?
Yes, with facial hair. She's like, "Go to the office immediately
Why?
and go shave." She probably just doesn't want to get in trouble, to be honest. Because if a teacher doesn't, for a teacher that actually cares about the rules, if the teacher's before that teacher,
Okay, I get it.
yeah, the teacher that catches you has to report the other teachers before.
That's really tyrannical.
I know. So those teachers also get punished because they don't actually care about the stupid rule of facial hair.
You think, I'm not going to say his name, but you think the driver's ed teacher cares about this rule?
No.
No, he doesn't care about anything.
I mean, look at him. He has facial hair, so.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a goatee.
Like the... No, I'm not going to make that joke. I was going to say like the donut from Amazing World of Gumball. Well, I said it.
Well, yeah, you just
never
made
mind.
it. But
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is pretty chill, but I wouldn't take his class.
No. I almost failed his class.
Same. Not gonna
Which one?
Gen Tech.
You almost failed Gen Tech?
Well, you gotta remember that I was also actually going to class during this time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Gen Tech was when I was a freshman.
I was a freshman.
Me and my boys, we cheated on the entire freaking thing. I think he knew we were too, because we were like front row. You know that pillar in his room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like right there. It was me and two people I forgot. But
wow.
Listen, man, I
good friends.
They were good friends, but then I forgot them. So
sorry, you've been forgotten, erased from this existence.
Yeah, unfortunately, my memory is about as good as not good.
As good as not good. That's
as good as not
That's
good.
a pretty good analogy.
I think so. I was gonna say goldfish, but that would
that's
be
not
insulting
true. That's not
to the
true.
goldfish.
That's actually not true.
The goldfish have bad, or they have good memory.
Yeah, scientists did an experiment on fish where they would feed them a certain way after ringing a bell.
Okay.
So they would ring a bell and then feed them, and they did this, and then they stopped it for months. They would just feed them normally without ringing the bell. Then they rung the bell one day, and they all were ready to eat again.
And this was a goldfish.
Yeah.
This is specifically a goldfish we're talking about.
Well, I mean, fish in general.
Because I was told since the dawn of my existence that every 3 seconds a goldfish forgot his memory.
Yeah, that's completely a myth.
So then how did that become a
Because
thing?
it's probably some old tale. You know, like
wives' tale?
like how people used to think, even some people I know today think that blood is blue until there's oxygen.
Get oxidized.
Even though that's not true, it's just always red.
Mm.
Like it is literally always red. And when it gets more oxidized, you want to know what color it is? Darker red.
Yeah.
That's
why blood looks redder or more red when it dries.
Yeah. But it's always red. Your veins are blue because of a reflection.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, actually, it depends on like the weather. I heard because sometimes it can look green and sometimes it can look purple, depending on your reflection. But if you're in a completely dark room, your veins are red.
You think if I were to drink those like little, what are those tubes you get that if you crack them they get like they glow sticks?
Oh.
What would happen if I drank that?
Probably not good.
It is poisonous, isn't it? I remember us being told when we were kids you're not supposed to touch that stuff.
Oh, well, I guess I failed.
You've touched the glow stick?
Yeah. Wait, so let me explain. There's some context. Mardi Gras, I believe.
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras. That's when
It was a parade, right? And I had this glow stick thing on my head or something, and it broke. It got all over my ears. So my ears were glowing.
Really? So when it gets on your skin, it glows?
Well, like, it was like this part. It wasn't like my whole entire like skin of the ears were glowing. It was just like the little parts where the liquid was at.
Well, I bring this up because I heard a story from some of my favorite YouTubers right now. They're called Shift Fire. They're like two. There's one's a Green Beret and one's an Army Ranger, both ex-Special Forces guys, and they just talk about random things. They were talking about one story where they were talking about a story on their podcast about another story they had heard about this guy
advertising other podcasts.
Yes, because
over
we
our
have
own-
influence.
over our own channels.
we're kind folks here. But they were talking about how they had this glow stick, and it was like a military grade one, so it was different formula than what we were at Mardi Gras using. But they had cracked it open and they had drank it. Now this stuff works because it has little shards of glass that reflects light really well. So when they drank it, it made their pee highlight, but it also like made them bleed internally from their bladder all the way down.
That's not
urethra.
That's not based.
No. So
For better question is, why would you do that in the first place?
because it's the military, they do funny things.
That's not funny. That's just
Well, you don't
brain
get their
dead.
humor.
Humor is I want to die tonight. Let me drink glow stick.
Actually, there was a poolie I was helping get ready to go to boot camp, and his reason for joining the Marine Corps is he wanted to die.
Wow, that's
So
interesting. Watch him just get shipped to like some boring like
he
base.
probably will. Not like with that attitude, he almost certainly will be sent to some place. And I think our sergeant knew about it too. But like, you got to get those recruitment numbers up. So
He got shipped to like the safest base.
it's like in Germany, standing guard. I wouldn't want to do that. Like if I joined the Marine Corps or any branch of the military, and I wanted to do one specific thing, I want to do that thing. I don't want to get
It's
stuck.
kind of not your choice
No,
to
it's-
get.
It's really not your choice, regardless of your MOS or anything like that. I actually am writing a paper right now for my class about the effects of, or like America's dwindling recruitment numbers.
Dwindling recruitment numbers.
Yeah,
Oh.
like less and less people are enlisting nowadays. So
You chose this topic, or was it just a
I
side?
chose it because something that was kind of interesting, I guess.
I mean, it depends on which part of the United States.
Yeah.
Most Republican-leaning states are more likely to join the military.
But overall, we've seen less and less recruitment numbers here recently.
It's probably just that most people aren't interested.
Well, it's also because how easily you can find information about these things nowadays.
Well, yeah, internet is so accessible. You can
Yes.
you can just learn about like the worst things that the military has done.
Not just that, but you can learn how the VA doesn't care for you. I've heard so many horror stories from the VA, man. This is a serious topic.
We can scrap our original serious topic.
Yeah,
I
which
guess.
was Fat Todd's future children. No, that's a different
That-
one. Sorry. We'll get back to Fat Todd in a second. If you're gonna join the military, do your research. Don't just listen to your recruiter. They're a car salesman.
Yeah, they're just trying to use
You, not in a weird way. I swear. But yeah, they're trying to use everything in their power to persuade you that this thing is the way that they're saying it is, but it's not gonna be.
technically they are grooming you to be a certain way. I'm just saying.
Well, okay, Landon.
I'm not speaking about certain allegations of like YouTubers get associated with, but
When will that happen to us? When will we be big enough
is that
to...
an inevitable thing? Because I'm worried that because you mentioned that.
Well, I feel like with every larger YouTube channel, they have some sort of allegation against them. So when will that happen to us?
Probably in 2097,
2097? Let me use some math real fast.
which is like 100 years
We
old.
might still be alive by then.
We're just old people who
2097?
just don't care anymore. And some random allegations. We're probably not even making content at that point.
No, we're probably dead. Oh, 73 years. So I will
Well,
be...
we're in our 90s.
Yeah, I will be 90.
90s or 100.
I'll be 90, so you'll be either... Would that be... You'd also be in your 90s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's, the bad part is that as long as I don't get in a car wreck or get shot or something like that, I probably will live that long. Just as healthcare progresses.
Yeah. And then watch. We get immortal cells in our bodies
I don't want to live forever.
where they... Wow, you don't want to see the advancement of the universe and get to explore space, dude?
Dude, this stuff's gay.
What if we can live forever, we can take a spaceship, go very far away. I mean, we're living on a spaceship for a lot of the time.
Rocket Man.
But we'll be able to colonize the universe. Think about the possibilities.
So if I could live forever, at a certain point I would definitely be like, this sucks, and would not want to continue to live.
Well, what if you could opt out, and then tell Zeus to give me my immortality back?
Well, if you opt out, isn't that not just suicide?
Well, you're not jumping off a bridge.
Well, I know, but I think that people would frame it in the same way as suicide because you didn't take the immortality serum or whatever we're going to call it. You chose suicide.
Yeah, sure.
Would you want to live forever if you had the chance to?
Probably so I can see everything.
I think I'd get really bored after a little while. Like, I
Well-
play World Box on my phone, you know that game?
Yeah.
With the little pixel people, and then, like, I'll let them do their own thing for a good while, but eventually I get bored and, like, nuke them.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of just think like, I can go do this one day and then go do that.
This immortality you're talking, can you still die of, like, unnatural causes?
Like what?
If I shoot you?
like grabs a minigun and just
Yeah,
lets
yeah.
it rip.
If I were to shoot you, would you just still die?
I would assume because I don't think your cells are repairing at an insane
You're not
rate.
Deadpool. But yeah, if you could get, I mean, if you can make your cells somehow like a virus almost, but keep the cells alive.
So
so
like
just
a cancer that isn't bad.
Yeah, so it just duplicates your cell, kills the original, and then makes a new one every so
Yeah.
often, you know.
Or essentially like make it where like your cells keep reproducing at the same rate as you were adult when you're older.
Yeah.
Because it just slows down when you get older, and that's why you eventually die.
Well, I have a thing about that. How much RAM can our brain hold? How much data is up
How
here?
much gigabytes of?
Yeah, how
no.
many?
Put on the Elon Musk chip.
What's the word? Is it gigs? Is that what I'm going to be typing in here?
Gigabytes.
Bytes in our brain.
Can I mention how loud that keyboard must be? Because I hear it on the podcast all the time.
So 2.5 million gigabytes.
Wow.
So that's over 24 terabytes.
I could put like 30,000 Modern Warfares in here.
I can play Fallout 4 on my brain.
Imagine getting the Elon Musk chip and then like a whole entire like virtual screen comes in front of your face.
My thing was, if you were to live forever, right, you would eventually need a USB for your memories, right?
I mean, no, because your brain has a automatic recycling bin.
Wait, what if I want to keep them though?
Well, no one said that if you're immortal, you can just magically keep all your memories.
Well then, so after a certain point, I would be nearly a completely different person than what I started out as.
Well, you would keep your personality.
Are you sure? Because what if your brain starts losing your original...
Well, why would your brain do that?
Well, because, like we're saying here, it's limited how much your brain can hold. And if it cycles things out from least to most important, eventually it'll get to your personality, right?
I think it will just keep getting rid of all the quote-unquote non-important stuff that you don't need. It'd be like saying, oh yeah, you'll forget how to walk.
Mm.
I mean, with that type of learning, like...
And then,
unless you have extreme dementia.
Another thing, too, is this proposed immortality, we're talking about, like, recycling of cells and, like, I don't want to say cloning, but, like, you get what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
Reverting of
technically
cells.
cells is cloning.
Yeah. So if we have this cellular cloning, this very quick cellular cloning, is that also applying to the storage within our brain? So you get what I'm saying?
Maybe, probably not.
Okay.
I don't see, because I don't even know what even, like, I don't think your brain really, like, reproduces, like, even that much cells in the first place. That's why it's kind of rare to get brain cancer, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Because your brain doesn't really produce very many cells in the first place. And if it is to make one, it's, like, really slow process.
Because there's not much there.
Oh my god. Wow, that's my favorite language.
What is that?
Hinduism? Or Hindu?
Let's see. How many gigabytes of memory is equivalent to the human brain? So what could I do with this information?
I don't know, but apparently a bunch of random people are very interested. People around the world.
U.S. doctoral student films his own brain.
Oh.
That looks kind of nasty.
Elon Musk brain chip?
Yeah, let's look that up. We can talk about Elon Musk brain chip.
It's a thing. I guess.
What would you do with this neural link?
I mean, you can talk to people theoretically without actually talking.
Could I be imagining something and then
it comes true?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, I could have control of my schizophrenia. I could hallucinate.
Apparently, it is supposed to help with stuff like that. Apparently, but I think the most important part is that you can just learn any language.
I didn't even think about that. Well,
or just automatically translate any language.
Could I just watch a movie in my head?
In theory, I mean, downloads it illegally on the internet.
Oh no, I downloaded malware to my brain.
What would even happen if you got a virus?
You become a Bitcoin miner, but you're like actually mining in a mine.
No, you just turn it, or like if it's like some like ransomware, like you have to just stand there until you pay them up. Sorry, but
this is
all the images is just Elon's face.
This is not going to go anywhere in a long time, I don't think.
Hey, with that thinking,
well, okay, I'm a pretty optimistic person for.
Have you seen? Actually, this is a good question. Have you seen how convincing AI voicing has been as of recent?
And
it is so good.
It got to the news where apparently Trump was getting arrested. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't
in court. Right?
Actually, well, yeah, but no, there was.
I get it.
AI generated images of him like
fake.
Fleeing from police, and then it was fake.
So they used deep fake and AI voice. Yeah. That's interesting. But what I've been seeing is a lot of mods for like Fallout 4 and stuff. You know how your Fallout 4 character is voiced, right? Mm-hmm. So for mods, your character has to actually use those voice lines or just be silent during mods. But now we can just use an AI voice which sounds like the character. Exactly. Like nothing crazy.
And like these images here? They're fake. Those are pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That is.
But you know what?
Good.
I love how most of the time though people use this technology to make Minecraft, Biden, and Trump.
Yes. I find those very funny. I do like watching those.
What are you doing, Donald? Inviting your friend.
And then it's like
Kanye West or something.
And then they always end with some awful thing being said.
Yeah. Or like some weird dementia trip.
Because Joe's like constantly trying to touch children, or Donald trying to like be racist.
Yeah. Best thing. Yeah. 90% of the technology is just used to make a meme. Remember when deepfakes were a big thing? Like used as a meme? Because it used to look so cursed. It looks a lot more convincing now.
I mean, with back to the mind chip thing. How much is that planned to be?
What?
Price-wise?
Only the elites of society will be able to buy it unless it's free.
Let's see.
And paid with taxes.
BroadStrokes.
Which would be impossible because Elon Musk is a... What?
Neuralink. What?
Ain't no way Neuralink is less than a cent.
Is this a stock?
Oh, I mean, it's not out yet.
How is that going to be a Could I buy a bunch of...
It's his company, Neuralink.
Actually, I might invest in this, unironically. If this is going to go somewhere, I might put a... It is. This is a stock. So every single stock costs...
Less than a cent.
By a good margin.
So, I mean, in theory, you can invest, like, a lot of, like, hundreds of dollars worth.
I'm confused. How is this...
Even worth?
Well, so... Price... Wait a minute. Neuralink. How much are you planning to make this cost, Mr. Elon? Interfacing with the brain.
It's probably, like, so expensive that, like, most people, except for rich people, can actually get it.
Wow. See, almost looks human. Oh, no, that's just a woman.
Robot.
So where is it? Where am I implanting this thing? In what part of my brain?
Visual cortex.
Process visual information from our eyes. That's what they do already. Assist with Oh, look. When I hover over it, it highlights the part of the brain.
Oh, my God.
This is truly groundbreaking technology.
It helps process sense of touch. Wait, can't Neuralink, in theory, also cure blindness?
It could, yeah. I can see that happening. Sorry, folks. Happens every single episode.
You need to, like, turn off this alarm.
You think that if... Could you make it where you don't feel something in your hand?
In theory.
That's interesting.
Grabs that giant machete.
Well, okay, how about this? I turn off my pain receptors in my tongue and then bite my own tongue off.
It would probably taste like nothing too if you tried to taste it.
There we go. And then I turn the pain back on and I'm screaming.
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 You 3 years old again, bud?
Screaming. How much does this cost? Will it... How you will address device security? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm a bit
Your brain gets hacked.
I want to become a Bitcoin miner.
We're gonna be watchdogs in real life, guys.
Pro link. Chip price. $3,000 without insurance. That's not how much that's going to cost.
Yeah, I was about to say that is very cheap.
Way more. Neuralink is a term of extremely talented neurosurgeons that are creating a chip that will control the neural signals arising in the brain. The chip is named in one link and the price can range from $3,000 to $1,500.
That's very non-expensive.
Yeah, that's not right.
Watch it actually be free, because wait, what if in theory I can just go to a country with free healthcare?
Ooh.
Say I have a brain condition.
Neuralink crypto is a
scam. Okay, can we get off this
yes.
topic now?
Sorry, folks. We got.
How long have we been on AI and technology?
It's an interesting subject, isn't it?
I'm a robot now.
It's been 33 minutes of this.
Okay.
Probably more 20 when I cut things out.
You're actually cutting things out?
I do actually cut things out.
I don't really recognize it.
Well, yeah, because I cut it out. Most of it's you not talking.
Hey. What do you mean? It doesn't last that long. It lasts a second.
Well, yeah, that's too much. It's too much.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the modern generation. They're impatient.
You people are stupid.
Stop watching TikTok and YouTube Shorts and get back to watching 1 hour long videos.
YouTube Shorts is a destructive thing.
TikTok is worse because their algorithm is OP. You can start posting podcast clips on there. I mean, I'm just saying.
The issue with YouTube Shorts is that it's it is just almost gambling. The same kind of tickling sensation as that. It's you want to see what's next.
Yeah.
And I hate it when there's certain creators on there that only upload on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I know. And, they make no money. YouTube Shorts is not profitable.
I don't care about that. I just want to
Oh, no. I just mean, why would you waste your time for all the views and then your long-term your, long-form content? Nothing. You get no views, essentially.
I remember...
But your shorts, they get a lot of views, but you're not making much.
You know that Dark Viper guy?
Yeah.
He uploads his old stuff as little clips.
Well, if you have a separate channel,
that's what he does.
A clips channel.
And then
it's a little different.
And then he uses that to bring more attention to his main channel, which is pretty good.
Yeah, but there's a lot of YouTubers that just upload a lot of shorts, and they get a lot of views from that.
Ooh.
But they actually upload on that same channel long form content, and they don't get much from it.
Remember that Jelly Bean person?
Jelly Bean?
Yeah. Everyone hated her, and that person.
Yeah. What about her?
Well, does she still make any videos? It's been a month. That's what she looks like.
Yeah, it's
curious.
A kid. We ain't making fun of a kid here, are we?
I guess not. I wasn't gonna make fun of her to begin with. I was not gonna make
pressing snooze.
I didn't press snooze. I turned it off. They just two right next to one another.
Why do you have a?
I have 32 alarms on my phone.
God, now you have to deafen the audio because now you just destroyed it.
Silence. Is that her?
No.
That Indian man?
Hello?
It's kind of like you, Landon.
I'm not Indian.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not Indian.
Okay. So how do you just go to a website and make these little PNGs of yourself?
I'm sure they probably have some artist who makes it for them. And they paid for different stills because they're all stills. They're not animation.
That's right.
And they just jump around. So
that's a lot of views.
Yeah, but
at what cost?
Actually, the point of these videos because she actually has to. Oh my god, bro.
That was no alarm. It's a phone call. Give me a sec. So why was this creator so hated?
Because her voice is just kind of annoying, and she was getting a lot of views and stuff. Probably stuff like that, if I had to give a guess.
So she still hasn't done a proper face reveal, has she?
Yeah. You know, that reminds me of Quite.
Oh, Markiplier did something with her.
Oh, that Discord Got Talent type deal stuff. I remember some other creator doing that. But you heard about what happened with Quite? Kind of a sad story.
No, I haven't even heard of that person.
Have you ever seen a dude with a green hoodie as his profile picture?
Dream?
No.
Okay, no, I have not heard of this. Quiet?
No, it's Q, or not Q, K. KWIT. E. Oh. That's his first, by the way, that's his actual, like, first time showing his face. Because he got into controversy.
Lean is a drug?
No,
Sorry, I ran a video.
That wasn't his controversy. So some person claimed that he was some sort of child.
Okay.
And, or something like that, you know, the typical YouTuber stuff, right?
Yes.
And, yeah, he exposed them for lying.
Okay.
On his newest video, for the record.
That video?
Yeah. And he also actually presented as a serious video because he actually showed his face for the first time. He also had to kind of reveal pretty embarrassing information.
Like what?
Like how he's, like, actually just a virgin still and stuff.
Oh.
Or, like other things to try to clear his name about the controversy and stuff.
How did he prove it?
He has a card that says, oh, look at that.
Sir, see, it has not been stamped yet. It's an actual card. I mean...
Yeah, when people are talking about your view
yeah, that's it. Like that scene from the Polar Express with the ticket thing. Although those are all kids, so...
I was going to say, maybe we shouldn't talk about that type of card around kids.
Okay.
Wow, the title right there.
What, that one? The thumbnail?
Yeah, we're going to steal his title.
We could do that. That'd be funny. So, is there any other funny YouTuber drama? This isn't funny, but is there any funny... funny?
Yeah, this is the YouTube drama.
YouTube drama.
Drama podcast. Just search up YouTube drama. It's easy to find.
That's going to be just that Sneaky guy.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find some
drama.
other dude.
Let's see.
Embarrassing YouTuber drama. Find ones from like a week ago.
Worst apology. Pokemon drops. He has so much nonsense around whatever that is.
I know.
Andrew Tate. He's in prison.
Just Andrew Tate. I mean, he is a guy.
Call Me Carson. Actually, what did happen to Call Me Carson?
Remember grooming allegations?
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
He was 19 and the other person was 17.
What? Okay. Was he arrested or?
No.
He's in a state where that's legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which... Should I even really say my opinion on
no,
that?
I think we should avoid saying opinions on that.
Whatever, yeah. I mean, his reputation's been mostly repaired, though.
Okay.
Oh my god, Nikocado Avocado is not...
How is he still alive?
I don't know. He used to be really healthy, too. It's crazy.
Let's see. Has he uploaded a video here recently? Ugh.
I mean, what did you expect? Him to not make a video?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna say some horrific things if I don't get off this channel.
Oh, do not search up anything about Nikocado Avocado on Google if you know what's good for you.
What do you mean?
He has a certain other website he uploads on.
I wonder.
So it's a O.
Is it in with an S?
Yes.
Okay. I've lost interest.
Do not search it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds pretty rough.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's get back.
Let's actually go to
we don't have
topics we have.
Well, we talked about the school furry. That's over with.
That's literally the only one.
You are right.
Can we do your would you rather? Because
yes.
Thought of that.
So a while back, I was thinking, and I asked a few people this question, and it was this. It was, would you rather not have to ever sleep, so you're feeling always awake, no need for coffee, no need for rest, anything like that, or would you rather have impossibly great memory? You don't forget anything.
Well, okay, what was the common answer?
I'm not going to tell you until after you answer.
Okay, well, I already have an answer.
What's your answer?
My answer is never
yourself.
have to sleep so that I can do my homework. But also, I can also actually edit my videos
That's pretty good.
and record them without being sleepy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna go with the same one because I don't feel like there's enough time in the day as is. I have to rush to get everything done, and it's not because I'm like lazy. I'm up early in the morning working out, and doing schoolwork, but it's never enough time, you know.
Anyway, what was the common answer?
That was pretty much it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did mention in the last in like a few podcasts, maybe like on the one with the one with the guest,
Yes.
where you said like you wish you would never have to sleep,
Yes.
so that you could actually make a YouTube video on Dominion stuff 4444.
Yes, that's the dream.
Whoa, dream.
Oh my god! Shut up.
Okay, let's mention Breaking Bad because we have to.
Okay, you go through this one real fast.
All right. Do you know who Fat Todd is?
I do know who Fat Todd is. Yes, we watched the show.
El Camino, that subpar movie.
They made Todd fat because he was getting fat for another role at the time.
Yeah, which I kind of don't care if he was fat, but Todd sucks. I hate Todd
Why do you hate Todd?
because he's a horrible human being.
Yes.
That's it. He's just a horrible person.
Wasn't he like the only true psychopath in Breaking Bad? I mean, Gus, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Tuco, I think, is more of a sociopath. Right?
I think Tuco's just crazy. I think he's
Yeah,
just a straight
he's
up
on
lunatic.
meth, and he's just nuts.
He's like, oh, meth time. Then he just goes mad.
Yeah.
Are you really that interested?
No, I'm not looking up anything.
Weirdo.
I'm not looking up anything. I'm looking up Breaking Bad.
Sure, buddy. And you're on DuckDuckGo.
Okay, I don't use Google.
You're not helping your case.
I don't use Google.
Yeah, so Breaking Bad is yeah, we have to mention Breaking Bad. Todd sucks. That's the end of the story.
Well, that's a great topic. I think we should move on to the next one.
Days Gone.
Yes. So, way long ago, about a year ago, on my PS4, I downloaded Days Gone because it was for free. Because I had PlayStation Plus.
I had it before him because we actually bought the game.
Well, I got it for free, so I saved money.
I didn't buy the game, so actually it was my stepdad, so...
Okay, well, you know,
We both saved money.
I saved more money.
I didn't spend any money.
Well, someone else spent money for you.
It wasn't for me.
Well, you're right.
It was
You
for
stole
him.
He
I
stole
didn't
it.
steal. It was called borrowing. You wouldn't understand.
In the same way that Braden borrowed my Assassin's Creed copyright.
You want to know something funny? He has Assassin's Creed by.
He has it, but he took mine.
Yes.
Where
we were playing, we were like looking through all his stuff, and he was going through all the discs, and then I saw Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
What, did you say something to him?
I said, yeah, why do you have it? Or you had it the whole time.
That's stupid.
So he borrowed yours when he had his own copy.
Well, he didn't even know he had his own copy.
And he didn't even play it as the better thing.
And the funny part is, after he got it from me, he lent it to somebody else.
Who he give it
I
to?
think he gave it to Brody.
Really? He had it in his room the whole time.
Really? I mean, I could be wrong then, because he said he had given it to somebody else.
Think of it. Then he just lied to you.
Yeah, I guess he
because
did.
it was in his room.
I don't know. He does his own thing.
Yeah, he's very particular with his games. Because we were like looking through games because he's like, hey, why don't you tell me what to play? I'm like, okay, sure. And I'm like, oh, I could tell you a game that you didn't finish, Fallout 4.
He does not like Fallout 4.
Yes, he's told me he hates that game.
I don't know why.
I know. I'm like,
Is it-
he's just like, I said, you could just finish that game you started. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I don't like it, alright? And he actually got mad at me.
Got mad at you over Fallout 4?
Yeah, I know. And then I said, okay, then why don't you play Minecraft and try to beat the Ender Dragon? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
A more calm response.
And then I was like, why don't you try Terraria? And he's like...
2D Minecraft.
And then he was like, we did try playing it together once. I'm like, well, why don't you play by yourself? It's, perfectly fine to play by yourself.
I'd be willing to give Terraria a shot.
It is fun. It is very fun.
Better than Minecraft?
There's no durability.
Like, that's pretty...
So you don't have to worry about that.
No villager trading?
There are NPCs, but they don't have random items. They're pretty consistent.
That is my biggest gripe with Minecraft right now.
Random villager trade. Yeah, so with Terraria NPCs, there's like a requirement to get a certain NPC, and they'll move in. And the only times the trades will ever change is during certain events, or where they're located at, and that's it.
You know, recently here I considered killing myself.
Whoa, what?
Well, you see, I was playing Minecraft, right?
Okay.
And then I was trying to convert my villagers.
Convert your villagers to what?
Well, if you get them infected with a zombie and then you do the splash potion of weakness and give them a gold apple, they give you better trades. And this was on a server, and the difficulty in the server is normal, so there's only like a 50% chance the villager comes back.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so depending...
It's not guaranteed?
It's not guaranteed the villager will become a zombie villager when the zombie kills him.
Wow.
On hard mode, it is guaranteed, but we were on normal. So the first villager, it went fine. Got my mending book for like 1 emerald. This second dude, though, my efficiency 5 trade.
He died?
Yep, he died.
Why didn't you just tell someone to put on hard? There's not that big of a difference.
I didn't know until afterwards.
Oh, did you tell him?
Yeah, I was like, I got furious. Because that trade took me like 2.5 hours to get. I was like, I'm ready to kill somebody. And, yeah.
They changed it? Or they never changed it?
Yeah, they changed it. They changed it.
To peaceful.
Man, I tried so hard to get all the villagers right. I hate villagers so much. I freaking hate villagers. They ruin Minecraft, genuinely.
Oh yeah, you know, also the better part of Terraria to Minecraft for you is that they have guns.
I remember hearing about that. That is quite the incentive.
Also, there's actually there's a nod to Pantera.
Oh, the band?
Yeah.
What's the nod? Is there a boss?
There's a boss called Plant Terra.
Oh.
And they have a weapon that they drop sometimes called the axe. It's a guitar. And also the boss plays like metal music.
I don't really like Pantera. I like one song by Pantera. That being Walk. And that's it.
Is that the one that says I walk a lonely road?
No. It goes that's it. I gotta stop before you copyrighted from people singing. And it says, walk. What did you say? And that's it.
Okay.
You like my singing?
Yeah, you should make your own band.
You know?
On God.
On God. I can do a pretty decent screamo voice.
Yeah, deathcore now.
But that's the thing, I don't even like screamo metal, but I can do screamo, like... I'm not gonna demonstrate for you viewers, because I might just, like, choke on my own spit and die. But... yeah.
It makes rap videos.
I can't rap. You know I can't rap.
I can't tell you how many times I've met people who are like, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Did he?
Then they make rap music, but I don't listen to it, obviously.
I have a funny story about rap. I think you might have been there on that plane.
Yep. I was sitting by you.
Didn't you make a face after I said that?
I'm like, I don't even remember.
You gave me this face of like, what?
Because, okay, I need to get some context. We were on the plane, we were going to DC. I guess we can transition to talking about DC.
Yeah, we can talk about DC.
So, we got up, we were going to DC. We sat down, it was me, him, and then some black gentlemen, right?
Yes.
And they were having a nice conversation. They were talking about a multitude of topics. I remember, like, we were talking about knives for a while. Stuff like that. They talked about, I think they talked about guns for a little bit. And basically just some, like, normal dude conversations.
Yes, dude talk.
And then the guy was like, oh yeah, I make music, or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was pulling out his phone, and then Kyle says, oh no, I don't like rap music, or something like that.
And it makes me sound really racist.
Yeah, I know, because you just assume this dude does rap music.
Well, I said it as a joke, because I knew he was going to... Because this is after we've had a good conversation.
Okay, yeah.
The dude laughs, I laugh, we're having a great time. Len looks at me with this look of despair, like, what did you just say?
I didn't know it was meant to be a joke. I thought you were just...
Yeah, racist.
You just assumed he was going to pop out some rap music. No, it was kind of... I don't even remember what it was. It was probably... I think it was pop.
It was pop. I would have called it rap, honestly. But that's because I'm uncultured and only like music from people who are dead.
Probably an unpopular opinion to you, but I think newer music is better.
Really?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Exactly. Okay, well tell me where old music went. Like that type of style.
Well, it's just a generational thing, I suppose.
Well, I think it's better because, well, production has obviously gone up better.
Well, I mean, with
And-
auto-tune, anyone can sound decent.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why there's so many people who are just anti-auto-tune.
I'm
though.
not anti-auto-tune, but
Well, I'm just saying in general, a lot of people are like, oh god, I don't like auto-tune. Obviously, if you abuse it, yeah, duh, it sounds awful.
older music, I would say, required more talent.
I think to some extent.
Yes.
You still have to come up with the lyrics for newer music, and also there's just different types of instruments that are used.
And I don't hate on newer music because of, I don't know, any particular factor. I just prefer music from an older generation. Not because of its age, but just because I like the music.
Well, yeah, I don't mind older music either, but I just think the making of newer music is generally better. It's just some stuff I don't like. Like, I don't like the new mix of country and rap. It just
No,
sounds
country,
weird.
new country's god awful. New rap is god awful. And the culmination of the two is
Actually,
a war crime.
I don't mind rap.
Really?
I don't mind listening to rap. I'll listen to it. The beats usually are very nice stuff. Okay, like is it wrong to say that? Like
No, it just...
it's most rap I can mind. I don't mind unless it's like mumble rap where you don't actually understand a single thing they're saying because I hate that. Like the lyrics are usually very clear and stuff like that.
well, it's-
So I don't mind rap. I mean, I'm not gonna go sit down and be like, oh, time for some rap and stuff. Like, no, I just don't mind rap. Like, I'll listen to it if it comes on.
After hearing this being said from you, know that I respect your opinion, but I do think less of you as a person.
You hate rap or something? Like, do you hate
No,
rap?
just you as a person. I think
Why?
less of you now because you listen to rap.
I don't listen to rap on a daily
just-
basis. I just said that I wouldn't mind
And I'm just messing
if I
around.
heard
Just
rap
messing around. Don't
like, if
shoot.
it came on.
We've talked about our musical taste before. on
Honestly, music can be a recurring topic that actually isn't a meme.
here. Yeah. Like I said before, my preference in music is completely dependent on how I'm feeling that day.
But yeah, I mean, what do you think about rap? Like, do you just not listen to it so you have no real opinion
I mean,
of it?
whenever I hear, like, I've only ever delved into the very shallow realms of rap where it's like the most popular songs I've heard, because who hasn't heard them? They're alright. It's not something I would go out of my way to listen to, but I listen to songs that have very violent premises all the time, like Sodom and whatnot.
Yeah.
With their songs named like M16, Genocide, Napalm in the Morning, stuff like that.
I mean, rap has very violent themes.
Yeah.
Like gunning down a person.
Well, my thing is, I guess the theme doesn't actually bother me. It's just the actions behind each theme is different. Like one's just street violence, one is all out war. The stakes are a little higher, I think, and one's a whole lot more cool. Like you missing your target and smoking some single mother is a little more messed up than, well, it's not messed up more than gunning down a village of VC, but I think comparatively one's a whole lot cooler, which is wrong to say. Might have to cut this.
No, it's fine. You
Give
just
me the pass.
huh?
You give me the
Oh
VC
my
pass.
god. May I mention that my family was never a part of the North Vietnamese?
You're communist.
I just said that my family was not associated with the North Vietnamese. In fact, my great-grandfather was actually part of the South Vietnamese,
No, that's cool.
but he was captured.
Really?
Yeah.
The NVA does not seem like pleasant people.
Well,
Neither do the American GIs in Vietnam either.
Yeah, Vietnam just kind of sucked.
Vietnam,
It was just not a war that should have even happened.
it had a cool soundtrack.
That's it, though.
Yes.
And all the soundtrack was anti-war, which is pretty
Ironic.
ironic. Because it's always associated with the war.
Yeah.
And the message is, we don't want war.
No, but Sodom's music is so not anti-war. It is so just like...
He's like, we will declare...
Let's see. I'm going to pull up...
What type of music do they even make? Is it like...
It's thrash metal.
Oh.
16 lyrics. Alright. The all of love pulled out by the roots. Just rolling thunder we found. Pregnant with the tears of shame, but never let him out. We shoot him down, we shoot him down. I actually never understood this part. Because, like, it's metal. You're not meant to
Yeah.
understand all the words. Yeah, Sodom's a good band. Oh look, M16.
They're actually selling one.
Oh, speaking of Sodom, I'm gonna stand up real fast and walk over here.
Oh,
That's pretty cool, huh?
you bought that?
I did, from a coworker.
Who just has that?
Well, he has a machine that can make stuff like this.
Oh.
So, yeah. I bought a Sodom name plate thing. That's gonna fall down mid-podcast and make a racket. But we'll see what happens with that.
Alright. Here's a good question since it's still time on music, I guess. Would you ever go to a live show?
I have.
For?
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra. The Christmas metal band.
Who brought you there?
When I was younger, my dad and my grandpa went.
They just brought you along? Like,
yeah.
Come on, kid.
It was not great. I'll be honest. It was very loud, as you would expect.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't bring any earmuffs or anything. And you gotta think...
Ignoring the loud parts, because that's obvious.
Yes. Ignoring the loud parts, it's also... There's no lyrics.
Oh.
So
That's
I'm
kinda
just
lame.
listening to Christmas music.
And what? Were they, like, bringing in, like, good energy or anything? Or was it kind of
Good
like,
energy.
You know, like how they, like, make the crowd feel alive and stuff? Or
I
was
mean,
it
as
just
alive
kinda...
they could sound, or as alive they could be listening to hyped up Christmas music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lasers. Like, woo, woo, lasers.
Yeah. That doesn't sound too, fun.
No. I have more fond memories of the Monster Truck show when I was a kid.
You're gonna say Monsters Inc. show?
No. Do you ever go to a Monster Truck show?
No.
They're pretty dumb, but it's dumb fun. Obviously.
As in all things that we go to.
Yeah. We were thinking about, I think I told you this, thinking about going to, what's that place called? The place that Fallout New Vegas takes place in.
Zion. We'll find the
burned man.
the white legs.
Can we kill them? Are they the bad people?
Yeah. We'll find the new Canaanites boys.
And there's a Mormon, right?
Yeah.
He's the really bad guy.
No, the Mormons are the good people.
Oh, that's right.
In Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, that's right, because they have a church.
Yeah. And Joshua Graham's still a Mormon. Well, he's kind of not a super good person, but...
No, he's a great person. He talks really cool and he has a 1911. God's on his side.
Oh, have you seen that video essay that dude made where he, like, got millions of views from his kind of small channel? Where he's like, how this one man single-handedly made a lot of people religious.
I got it in my recommended, but I didn't click on it.
Yeah.
Because it's a video game character?
Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting how a video game character can have that much effect on a person.
If Joshua Graham is what gets you into Christianity, it kind of worries me. Just a smidge.
Maybe
I think it's
the real message behind it.
I think he's the wrong kind of figure to lead a religion. I think he's more of an Old Testament kind of guy, you know? Not a New Testament.
Are you claiming that gods in the Old and the New Testament are different?
I'm claiming that maybe God in the Old Testament calmed down.
Heretical.
Okay.
Heretical.
Okay. You know, in the New Testament, you don't see God, like, leaving smolders at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh, because that was already gone in the New Testament.
Well, that's true, because he melted people. that's right, Landon.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Idiot.
Atheist? Question mark? Idiot. What do you have to say about your God's actions, Landon?
Based.
I guess you can't really question them, can you? Can you imagine one day 2 angels show up in your town and then, like, you are so rude to them that they tell their father to be like, yeah, melt those dudes, and then he does.
You just get smited the next day. Oops.
Smited by God. That's great.
You know, he just gives you, like, immediate access to heaven. Come on.
They didn't go to heaven. They so went to hell.
Oh, no.
Every single one of them.
No, I mean, like, me as the individual, like, for no reason. Oh, yeah, you know, apparently, according to, like, some, like, people, so, like, there was this, one of the kings of Sodom or whatever, right? He was so evil, so sinful, that when he got sent to hell, right, that he became an actual demon prince.
That's pretty cool.
That was that's like one story, and he's actually one of the 7 demon princes.
What's his name?
I don't know. Search it up. Each demon is supposed to be a certain sin.
Like what the 7 deadly sins?
Yeah,
so
Lucifer is what? Pride.
Pride, and then wrath would be
Satan. They separate them.
Oh, there's 2 separate ones?
Yeah.
So I imagine he'd probably be lust, because Gomorrah was a lustful place. That's why it got smited.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know all of them. I know Beelzebub is
I always thought it was the same thing.
Is gluttony.
I always thought it was
what, Satan and Lucifer?
I thought it was all just different names for him.
Oh. What, Beelzebub you thought was the same thing as Satan and stuff too?
Yeah, I thought it was all just a different name for the same guy.
Maybe nowadays, but most earlier Christians, they believe them as separate beings.
Because it's lust, envy, pride, wrath, gluttony,
sloth.
What's the last one? Wait a minute. What's the last one? Give me a second. It's a weird one. There's one weird one.
Wait, say them all again.
There's
greed.
Greed, yes, greed. Okay, that wasn't the weird one. I think sloth is the weird one, which is just laziness, right?
Yeah.
No, it's sloth.
Is it pronounced like that?
Yeah.
It's Sloth.
I think it's sloth. I could just be sounding like an idiot right now, but I remember Tom Sheldon from Just Cause 2 saying it is the sloth demon.
Oh, well, it's probably just how you pronounced it, because it's still spelled the same.
Sloth.
That's how it's spelled.
I know, not a literal sloth.
Sloth sin.
Pronunciation. Let's see, let's turn...
Sloth.
Oh, okay, sloth.
Alright, cool. But search of the 7 demon princes, dude.
7 demon princes. Lucifer is pride. Mammon is greed. Leviathan is envy. Asmodeus is lust.
Beelzebub,
gluttony.
And then Satan is wrath.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently one of the people from...
What, you think that this one?
Asmodeus is...
That sounds right. So the 7 demon... Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because they was known for its immense lust, and that's why they killed them all. But you don't see any of that in the New Testament.
Not really.
Not once did Jesus,
Jesus just, kills, the guys right next to him.
He puts a table over once.
Yeah, because he got mad they were selling
relics, yes. And heaven passports.
Dang, that's based.
I mean, if you can exploit a religion, go for it, right?
Every politician or every person wants to get rich.
I have a few theories of my own.
Me when I'm a mega church.
Yeah, mega churches are not a good thing.
Yeah. Because they exploit people who are down on their luck.
It's just a cult.
Yeah, those dumb Protestants. Look at what they caused.
What is wrong with Protestants? What do you feel about Lutherans?
They're the most Catholic of the Protestants.
What, Lutheran?
Yeah.
I'd be careful saying what you say about Lutherans here.
They're the most based ones.
You will get smited.
The only real difference between a Catholic and a Protestant is obviously no pope, but they just think that it's by faith alone and not by any practices. But they still do communion the same way and stuff like that.
Oh, as per what was the last episode when we talked about the Freemason Society, right?
Oh yeah.
I've done some further research into it, and I have a conclusion to state here. In essence, the Freemason Society is just a no-girls club. That is what it is. No arguments here, no arguments from you, because you can't have a voice.
If you're a woman.
Oh, what? It has nothing to do with you being a woman, dude, or whatever else.
I'm talking about in the Freemasons.
Oh, I thought you just said you don't have a voice on our podcast if you're a woman. Which is also true.
I'm not trying to reinforce that patriarchy here.
Patriarchy?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a patriarchy.
No, I meant...
On our podcast.
Well, there's only 2 guys.
Okay.
That's it. We haven't invited a woman.
We won't either. We don't like women. Oh, God damn it. There's no way to say this.
We don't like women.
We hate them.
Get
Make me
outta
a
here.
sandwich.
Go back to your roles.
Dan TDM, girlfriend mod Minecraft.
Graham, what are you doing? Dr. Triors.
What?
I don't know. Just yelling out.
You don't have his
TDM
voice.
lot. I'm not British.
No, you're not.
Hey, you try.
No.
Exactly. Okay.
I'm an American.
Okay.
I can't do much.
Okay, where were we at?
Well,
Freemason
listen, we got a few more topics. Mention.
Okay, wait. Let's actually see what time we've been recording. Watch this be like 2 hours in.
We mentioned we checked it a little while ago. We're an hour and 8 minutes in. That's pretty good, folks. Don't you agree?
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
we can't do that deep topic because we'll go down a
Which
rabbit hole.
deep topic?
The one we skip. Wait.
Oh, we skipped the question that we got.
Yeah. We'll have to save for next time.
Sorry.
So we'll talk about one minor thing, I guess.
Yes.
More music, I guess.
Well, no, I wrote these down here so that I could remember that this is what happened on this podcast.
Oh.
So I can make a topical name. Just like how to become king of the homeless. Which is now our best performing video on YouTube.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
That's something, I guess.
Yeah.
What can we talk about for like 6 more minutes?
Hey, can you guys go back and watch Crab Quiz
Don't
on
know.
YouTube?
Since asking that previously, we got 2 more views on Crab Quiz, so people still hate it.
Well, apparently you convinced some people to go back to Crab Quiz.
Who? Which one of you did that? Just forget about it, man.
Yeah, I watched it on Spotify instead where it's actually doing numbers.
We actually have... Let's see. Did we get any more while we were looking away? We got 1 more view on this one, which wasn't me because I...
Wait a minute, look at episode 1
Oh.
though. It's
matching. That wasn't matching before. That was like 19.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know which... 6 view!
Why is... For some reason, though... Why is episode 1 so good, too? Like...
I don't know.
But look at our Spotify analytics. It sucks on Spotify. It's literally 3.
I like
And it's
how-
been at 3 for a month.
I think every one of these videos has ended in us talking about our analytics. Which is kind of funny. Funny.
A goofy.
Also, you know something really funny?
Mhm.
Every single one of the episode numbers I've put on has been a different size font. Do you see it?
Yes. Was that intentional?
No. So this one was like 32 bold. This one was like 27 not bold. This was like... It just gets smaller and smaller.
So we also know that actually use a custom thumbnail that isn't just a meme.
Yeah, so... Do you guys like How to Become King of the Homeless?
Well, you must. You apparently enough people watched it.
Yeah, I don't... What is wrong with you? Really, what is wrong with you?
Really, at the end of these podcasts, we actually devolve to questioning the audience of why they even waste their time.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Is there no other better podcasts that captivate your mind?
Well, we appreciate your sacrifice, you're sacrificing your time to listen to us ramble.
We're like hermits in the middle of a city.
What?
Not hermit crabs, like people who want to be secluded.
I know what a hermit is.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of a hermit crab.
But if they were a hermit, they wouldn't be in the middle of a city. That's the name.
They were just hiding in their apartment.
It'd be like a nomad who lives in a mansion. Like, no. They're not a nomad.
Yeah, they switch out between mansions. That's what they do.
Oh, well, they're a really rich nomad. Wow.
Yeah. All the time they go to my 26 mansion.
If you live in a boat, are you a nomad? Or that would you rather question from like episode
3.
3, maybe?
Guess,
Yeah, it was
it's the
because he
one
was
we
there.
guessed.
Because he asked the dumb question. Like, would you rather live in a sailboat or an RV?
Yeah, then we delve into boat topics.
We did, and he gave us very poor answers.
Honestly, you didn't say much. Okay.
No.
Okay, so the other thing we do towards the end of these podcasts is make fun of our
guest.
one guest. It's kind of actually sad.
I mean, at least that one's... What happened to a funny one? I should have done a better name.
I mean, you could always go back and change the name.
You think we should just start, like, making every, like, 5th episode or something have, like, some name that implies something happened to us? Like, we're sorry, ...
No. I think we should make every title exciting.
How about, like, it's over, guys?
How Kyle almost died. I mean, actually, we could have.
We could do that.
Wait a minute. The funny one, you could have named it that, where you said how like the caffeine was like making you go nuts. You could have said we could have technically put how Kyle almost died from caffeine.
They almost caught Junior.
They almost. Oh, what? Are you getting arrested for drinking too much coffee?
I don't think they can do that. I could be wrong.
God, stop the drug trade. Caffeine.
What was I gonna say? It's funny. How on here we refer to each other as Landon and Kyle. But like actually in public, I do not go by Kyle unless at work obviously.
Oh, because everyone calls you that at work.
Yeah, but within my family, I'm always been referred to as Junior.
Yeah, the inferior to your fuck.
Yep. Yep. Thanks, Landon.
But yeah, we call him Kyle because that's his first name.
Unfortunately.
I mean, unless we want to call you by your full name.
Which you will not say on this podcast.
We could call you, technically
I
call
will
you your
redact
middle
you.
name.
I mean, that wouldn't be right either, I don't think. My middle
Just
name...
your middle name only.
I mean, do we have time for another topic? I don't think we do. I don't think we have time for another topic. What is that?
114.
114.
I mean, if it's quick.
Yeah, it's Quippet. It's Quippet.
You said you were going to cut some stuff out.
Yeah, in high school, I would, keep my middle name a secret. Because I just thought it was funny. And no one found out about middle name until you showed up. Because you said my full name, I think, in front of everybody.
When?
Maybe that's not how it happened. Maybe it was my report card or something. Somehow someone found my middle name and they went around telling everybody. And then I was like, no, that's not my middle name. It was my middle name.
It was just convenient that I was around at the same time that your middle name was revealed.
I just put the blame on you.
For no reason. Alright, well, I guess we need to start summing this thing up, right?
Yes.
Like, this is an essay, because I said sum it up.
You put that on your essays?
No.
I put all
I
in all.
usually put therefore.
Ooh, that's really good.
I know, that's
That's a great word.
That's a high-class word.
I always put it all over.
It's all over.
It's all over.
But the
What?
The Fallout song.
It's all over.
Okay.
The cry. Alright, kill it.
Alright.
Goodbye, folks.
Wait. We need to make an actual outro.
Oh, yeah.
You were about to cut it off with a cliffhanger.
Where were we? I was?
Yeah, I need to make the outro.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, like and subscribe on our channel, follow us on Spotify, download on Spotify, and give us any questions in the comment section down below.
Just like our main man, what's his name again?
Afia, who didn't actually give us a question.
Well...
So he's not exactly a good... Actually, none of us gave even myself, I didn't give us a question.
What? We actually did two of the comments. The homeless should get money, with should spelled incorrectly. Should.
Should.
And then you said, this is what Lance said, this podcast do look like Fortnite. And I said, it do. Beautiful work. Comment, please. Go watch on Spotify, because what are you doing on YouTube? Alright, folks.
Alright, have a great day. Or
Yes.
not.
Shut up, Landon.